It's done and dusted here at the Accra Sports Stadium. Medeama have beaten Accra Olympics. With me here is the head coach for Olympics, Arno Walker. Coach, we spoke about the top four ambitions.
Yeah.
You've lost here. Would you say your top four ambition has been crushed?
It's never been crushed because we are left with 4 matches. So as a fighter, I'm fighting to the end of the last match. Then I call it's done. But since it's not done, I'm not giving up.
In the last 6 matches, Olympics have recorded 4 defeats. What is really the problem with Olympics?
Surprisingly, I don't know, and I don't know what to say. Seriously, you can see I'm not with myself because this is not my style. And I'm surprised at what is happening to myself and the team. If I tell you I understand and I can say what is happening, then it's a lie at the moment.
No, it was a game you took the lead, was really in control of the game, created a lot of chances. But then again, you stood at the back and Medeama came into the game and won. Would you say you got something tactically wrong in the game?
I would say yes. Is because during the first half you saw the way we played, and the second half we're holding the game until tactically I have to do some changes. Before the goal came, it was my intention that we don't have to open up because you could see Medeama they've come into the game. So we should have hold on until they had that bullet from behind, and that has caused us.
This is the first time Medeama have beaten Olympics in so many seasons at the Accra Sports Stadium.
Yes.
You've lost back-to-back for Olympics in the last 2 matches. How do you pick yourself up in the next match?
Still, since I'm a fighter, I don't have to give up. I'm still in contention, like I said. So I'm going back, correct my mistakes, then I move on in my next match against King Faisal.
Many thanks, Coach.
Thanks so much.
So the head coach of Olympics, Arno Walker, with his views and thoughts on the game. Very sad, Arno Walker. And for a moment, he even left before we could get hold of him for the post-match interviews. Right here with me is the head coach of Medeama, Abdul Rabi Umar. Coach, thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
Now, we spoke about this just before kickoff, and you told me emphatically that, look, you are not losing for the 3rd time here at the Accra Sports Stadium.
Yep. Yeah, as you said, I said that. And I know we were going to get something from this game.
Now, you went down by a goal.
When you look at the build-up from where we are coming from, you could see that we are playing now. We are doing very well. This is our 4th game. Draw against Adriana, win against Ash Gold, draw against Chess, and then win against Olympics.
Now, you went down by a goal, came back through that penalty, well converted by Vincent Tatinga. Then those 2 substitutions in the second half. What accounted for those 2 substitutions? Yeah,
I was watching the game. I saw that they were playing in the middle a lot. So when I saw that they were playing, I said, let me change something a little bit. So I talked with my technical team, and then we put our heads together, and then we did that changes. Kojo and then Adepa Ch.
You've won all 3 points here at the Accra Sports Stadium. I'm sure you will enjoy yourself before the next game against Kotoko. But now, tell me, how do you feel in terms of the top 4 aspirations?
It's all enjoyment. At the moment, we are at the 2nd place, and we are waiting for other teams to play tomorrow and then Monday. But we'll be enjoying our 2nd place for tomorrow and then maybe Monday.
Coach, keep enjoying.
Thank you very much.
Amazing stuff from the head coach, Umar Abdurabi. Now it's the turn of the most valuable player, the captain for Medeama. It's the very experienced Kwesi Dosu. What a game he had today, Kwesi. Thanks for joining me. It was an amazing performance. This is the 3rd time you are playing at Accra Sports Stadium this season, and you crowned that with an amazing performance.
Thank you. First of all, let's give thanks to God. Always, let me say, for the past years, when we came here, we get good results. But you can see this is our third time here. Accra Lions.
Yeah, Accra Lions.
We didn't get results. So we came this game. We talked to ourselves that this game we have to get maximum 3 points. As you can see, always we fight and we get the maximum 3 points. We give thanks to God.
Now, just before you go, you went down by a goal in this game, but you got back, you equalized, and that was an amazing goal. You being the leader, how would you describe that goal from Kojo Asamoah?
Let me say it's a marvelous goal. It's our motto. We never give up. We are down 1-0. You can see we came back and equalized it, and we get the maximum 3 points. The goal is what? The goal was fantastic. So I give thanks to Kojo Asamoah with that marvelous goal he gave us today.
Well, a fantastic and marvelous game for you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Welcome.